morning, friends. How are you today? It is Tuesday and it is still very cold here and there's snow all over the ground, but we are going to get ready together and talk a little bit about all kinds of things. So good morning to you. Tell me what's been going on. What have you guys been doing? February is literally almost over. I mean, I feel like I just said this a few weeks ago, but with January, I probably did. I'm not flipping you off. Broken nail. And so I need to go get that fixed. And I don't even know how I did it. I don't even remember doing it. I just noticed it was gone. Cool, right? That's my big plan for today, guys, as far as going out. And I have to go to the store. Of course, because, you know, you always have to go to the store. You know, my daughter and I were shopping yesterday. And there was a lady in front of us. We were at Walmart. And we're trying to figure out if she's one of those people who shop like once a month, or if she was like buying for a church or like a homeless shelter or something, because the amount of stuff she had in her cart, like her entire bottom part of her grocery cart was filled with those boxes of chicken broth, you know, like so much chicken broth. And then she had a bunch of egg noodles. Stuff looked like maybe she was making chicken noodle soup or something. Maybe like for a food shelter, you know, something like that. Or maybe just a church doing something for their congregation. I don't know, but she was buying a lot. And sometimes I see that. Like, you know, you can usually tell if it's a good sale and people are just stocking up, or if, you know, it's something else. But it got me to thinking, how often do you guys go shopping? Like, I usually go shopping, like what I call major or big grocery shopping, about once every 2 weeks. And then there'll be some trips in between, you know, that you forgot something or another, or you decided you wanted to try something new and naturally you don't have the ingredients for that. But usually big shopping is every couple weeks. My husband and I, as I've told you, we have recently done some remodeling in the house. We've just purchased a new oven, which I'm so excited to get, guys. It's going to be here Friday, and I will definitely show you. We're purchasing a new fridge. And so, also, we're going to get a standalone freezer. And that will be great for, you know, things like that, for sale moments. But let me tell you a funny story about my refrigerator. So we searched for a long time for refrigerators, went to Home Depot, Lowe's, all the places, looked at them. We had our measurements, everything. We finally found one that we really loved. My husband really wanted one that made craft ice, because right now our refrigerator we've had for like 20 years makes no ice other than our ice cube trays. And so he wanted to get one that also made craft ice. So we found one, we checked our measurements, everything was good. And then he decided he was gonna check one last time on the measurements. It was like 1/2 inch too big for our opening, wide. So he was not pleased. We decided that we would go out. I was like, it's no big deal. We'll find another one. There's tons of good fridges. It's fine. Well, y'all, most refrigerators seem to be about the same width, like 36 inches, and ours is 35. It's either like 36 or the next size down is 33. So I'm like, we can get a 33. It's fine. We looked at a bunch. None of them was doing it for us. And it wasn't so much the size. As it seemed like you couldn't get a 33-inch wide refrigerator that had the same things that the larger fridge had. You know what I mean? So my husband, bless his loving heart, decided that we're going to go ahead and get the one we wanted. And he's just going to carve a 1/2 inch out of our little wall beside the fridge. Because it is a little like a doorway wall. It's not load bearing. It's really, I mean, you could tear the whole wall down right there and it would be fine. So I don't know how this is going to go, y'all. But this is the plan. And so we will see. Definitely keep you updated on that. And I mean, once you start, you kind of have to go with it, right? So I guess we are getting that fridge one way or the other. Yeah, it'll be fine. I really think it'll be fine. So we are getting the fridge, and we haven't actually, we had ordered the last one, paid for it, realized it was the wrong, size for our thing, got our money back. Now we decided we're going to get it again. It's fine. But we haven't actually went and got it yet. He's going to do that work, and then we'll get it. But we did pay for the stove, and it is coming on Friday. So that is exciting. You guys, my fridge and my stove, we've had them for, like I said, probably 20 plus years. Maybe even longer. I don't know if I think we did get a different stove early on. So this the one that we have now, we have had probably for 20 years. And it still works, sort of. The problem with it is the oven will not, you can't cook anything under 375, okay? Period. It won't do a 350. And sometimes it won't do any other temperatures either. It's like you turn it on and you have to monitor it. Like you have to look to see if the coil's turning red. And even if the coil's, heating up, it doesn't mean it's going to get that hot. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. There's no rhyme, no reason to it. So I've been able to make it work. And also we have some problems with the top burners. It's fine, guys. We needed a new one. So we found this great oven. I'm so excited about it. And I will show that to you when it gets here. But anyway, we're going to get the freezer because we just need some more space. When those great deals like buy one, get one free on chickens and chicken breasts and all of that happen. Yeah. So we're going to get that and figure out where to put that in our kitchen. We have a spot. The thing about those standalone freezers, guys, have you noticed? Are they just the most ugly things you've ever seen in your life? Like, really. They're so ugly. It's okay, though. I was even looking, like, for covers for them. And you can find them, but they're so ugly that I think the fridge or the freezer is actually better to have uncovered than to put a cover on it. So, it's fine. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. But good luck on our wall situation. It'll be fine. You guys, you know what time it is. It's Girl Scout cookie time. Do you guys get into that? Like, are you suckered into buying a million boxes? We usually do. We've tried to scale back some over the years. Our favorite flavors are, of course, the Thin Mints. And my husband and two of my children really like what are the ones that are all covered in chocolate, but there's peanut butter inside, whatever those are. They're fine. I don't care so much about those. I like the Thin Mints. Do you remember? I think they still have them. I think they used to be called Savannah's, but now they probably aren't. They are the crunchy peanut butter cookies with the peanut butter filling. Those are the ones I like. Those are my dad's favorite too. So we'll definitely get those. And it's funny though, like, what is it now? Are they $5 a box or more? $6 a box? I don't even know how much they are. Definitely probably $5. And what's funny about that is, and of course, like with everything else, the cookies are smaller. But what's funny is that when I was in Girl Scouts and Brownies way back in the day, honest to God, I think that our cookies, I was trying to think about this the other day, guys, and maybe you can help me. I think that there's a part of me that wants to say $1.75 a box. But then I also think that's not right. I feel like they were $3 a box. So, I mean, either way, given how many moons that was ago, that's not too bad for inflation on Girl Scout cookies, you know? Compared to everything else that has gone up. So we're definitely going to get some of that. We saw them the other day up at the Walgreens. It's close to my house. You know, they always come out in the middle of the coldest months. The little kids, the little girls in their winter parkas, standing there outside with the wind blowing everywhere, trying to sell their cookies. Bless their little hearts. We always buy. So that's coming up, right? What else? What else have you guys been up to? We went to my nephew's basketball game the other day. And I haven't been to a basketball game of any kind in 100 years. But we did. And that was really fun. Wow, I forgot how, like, it was even middle school. It wasn't even high school. And so good. These guys are so good. Like, I don't know. And forgive me, any of my friends from back in the day who may have played basketball, but I'm not sure that you guys were that good. I was watching these kids, and first of all, they're enormous, okay? I mean, for being like, what, 12? Middle school? 12-ish? They're so tall. Like, I don't think that the boys were this tall at 12 when I was growing up. Now, I don't know. That might not be right, but that's how I'm thinking about it. But it was a really fun game, and we went with our, my husband and I and my in-laws. Mom-in-law, dad-in-law was there. And my mother-in-law, she really loves basketball, high school basketball especially. And I mean, like, really loves it. She was really getting into it, and it was so cute. It did make me laugh because, you know those buzzers in the gym for basketball? Good God, they're loud. Like, they're so loud. Hi, babe.
Hey.
There's my babe over there. But they're so loud. Do you need to come in here?
No.
Oh, you just came to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay. They're so loud. And I'm just like, why are they this loud? Like, the gyms, the high school gyms, the junior high gyms, they're not that big. But it's fine. But it made me laugh because every time it would go off, she would say, like, oh my gosh, that's so loud. And she wasn't wrong. It is real loud. It'd been a long time since I had heard a sport buzzer in a gym. Yeah. Yesterday, I went over to my daughter's house. We went shopping. I taught her how to make a meatloaf, guys, last night, and she said it turned out great. She'd never made one. She'd seen me make ours, when she has her own house, so she doesn't live with me anymore, but she's been here plenty of times when I made meatloaf, but she'd never actually, paid enough attention to really know how to do it herself. And so she learned how to do that yesterday. She said it turned out great, so I'm so glad. And now we've decided, she's off on Monday, so now we've decided that we are going to probably every Monday get together, hang out, and make some sort of meal, something new or something she has not made before, because that's part of our job, right? As moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, teach our babies how to cook, pass down the traditions, the yummy recipes. You guys, meatloaf is one of those things that you can make so many different ways. And the one we made was just your standard meatloaf, pound of pork / hamburger and a pound of hamburger and, 2 eggs, milk, the whole thing. But we used panko breadcrumbs in hers because that's what she had. But usually when I make one here at home, I make it with a box of stovetop stuffing. Any flavor is fine. And I've only been doing this for the last several years because I learned this from a friend of mine who told me that's how she makes it. And I was like, oh my God, that's genius. Like, there's your bread and all your spices, because there's so much seasoning in those dressing packaged things. But of course you can always add more dressing. But yeah, that's usually how I make mine now. And then they're not big on leftover anything. So I was going to share with her, you know, there's a lot of things you can do with leftover meatloaf. It doesn't just have to be heated up or sandwiches, you know. But hopefully they'll just eat it all and not just pitch it in the trash, you know what I mean? I told her if she thinks she's going to pitch it in the trash to give me a call and I'll take it off her hands.